Today on Squally Heifer Adventures, we get out on a Catalina Capri 22. We actually get out to some salt water, and yeah, this was an exciting sail. It started out extremely slow. We eventually put one reef in, then the second reef, storm jib, and we ended up maxing out what this Catalina Capri 22 could do in the wind.
I do have power steering here, meaning if I turn both of these, we'll do it a lot faster, but I'm not going to do that. 6 horsepower. There we go. If I turn both of them, it works a lot better. So from those pilings over there to the shore, they can navigate. In between, it's 2 feet deep and you will run aground.
So the ride out here to the bay, the Clear Lake area, it was very informative. We were getting all of our local knowledge, what everything was, the sandbars, low tides, high tides, where the good sailing was. So even though it was a little motor out, it was still very educational because it was a place we've never sailed before, and it's always good to get local knowledge where you've never sailed before. Notice the freeboard on this Catalina 22 Capri. It's got a pretty good freeboard on it from that water line up there to that deck. We're actually going to bury the entire freeboard later on in this sail as we wheel this boat over when those winds kick up. We're going to have it all the way buried in there. So it's good watching it before and then after the sail. So here we go. We have the storm jib in a full mainsail. Well, that full main did not last long. We just finished putting that first reef in. It calmed the boat down quite a bit. And so we're going to take this and we're going to sail this along until we have to put the second reef in for a bit.
On a boat, you must have one adult who is below point zero. Otherwise, all the adults maybe that would be the idea is, we're not really talking about guys, we're talking about Lake Conway, the Inland Lake, all this and that. And those things are generally reliable. Yeah. So on Galveston Bay, you really don't see it. Because, one, you get to a big sailboat, you don't want to run into each other. There's a whole lot of power.
So we have now hit the exciting part of the sailing. At this point, the wind is just going to keep picking up more and more. We're going to start burying the rails of the Catalina Capri 22. We have 2 reefs in, plus the storm jib. So there's not a third reef in this boat on this particular one. So this is as much as we can reef in and take the wind. So we're going to enjoy the exciting ride now. We didn't go too far from the marina, but we went back and forth, tacking and jibing up and down Clear Lake. You can see the 2 points where we actually went downwind when we were not sailing under power, when we were putting the first reef in and when we were putting the second reef in. So all in all, this whole sail took us about, I want to say we were out there for just over 3 hours on this morning sail on this one. And we had a maximum speed on the boat of 5.7 miles per hour. So we actually got it up pretty fast on this one.
Want to tack or dive? Yeah, let's tack. So puff on. Turn when all of a sudden you get a big puff of wind. Okay. Whoop, there we go, puff on. Not a problem. This boat, you can't tip over and kill it. Try. You can't tip it over.
boat heeled over just so much. If you look closely, you can actually see a couple of little barnacles on the side of the boat where they were coming out of the water. Well, it was pretty much all hands on deck as that wind was kicking up, and we were just heeling over and burying the rail in the water, and didn't get much video of all that good stuff going on. But as always, if you've made it this far, like, subscribe, and we will see you on the next adventure out on the water.
They're also expensive. They're made in Florida, and they're fairly shallow draft.